Hey, what's happening, YouTube? So, yeah, I ended up going to G-Bar G for karaoke and had a pretty good time over there. After I left there, I really didn't feel like talking to bar owners. It was after midnight, so I came back to wander in. Found Priscilla there. No shock there. Anyway, just finished, just closed that place out. It's 2:36 in the morning, by the way, Sunday, May 8th, 2022, and came to Econo Wash, which for years and years and years was 24 hours, to find out that they're closed. Yeah, they're closed. Closed at, I don't know, I can't read the sign from here, but yeah, I think they closed at like midnight or something and aren't open until 5 a.m. Yeah, that freak has been sleeping in front of the building, and security is here. Don't seem to really be doing anything about it, but generally speaking, security can't do anything about anything these days. So, I'd really like to get my laundry done tonight, so just checked on Google Maps. The laundromat I used to go to when I lived in Tempe shows they're still 24 hours a day. Also indicates that they're busier than usual, so and that doesn't surprise me a whole lot, as they may be the only 24-hour laundromat left. If all the Econo Wash locations are no longer open 24 hours a day, you may be the only 24-hour laundromat left. So, anyway, I guess I'm gonna head there. It's kind of out of the way, but I'd really like to get my laundry done tonight. Now, they used to have a deal there that if you went late at night, you know, it was like after 10 p.m., before 6 a.m., I think dryers were free, or dryers were a quarter, or something like that. I have no idea if they still have the same deal going on. I haven't been to that laundromat in, gosh, over 6 years. But yeah, I just you know, I went out and went karaoke bar hopping and looking at places that had looked like places where I could potentially put my karaoke show, assuming that Econo Wash would be open after bars closed. So pretty shocked to get there and find them closed. But I guess I'm guessing they probably just got a little too much vandalism at night, or people like that freak that was sleeping in front of the building, probably sleeping inside the building, who knows. But that's pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing, because I always found that to be a convenient place to do my laundry in the middle of the night. Still trying my best to keep a keep on my graveyard schedule. Today I woke up around, I'll say about 4:30. And Priscilla came in with food from Whataburger at about 4:30. And about 4:15 is the time I normally wake up to get ready to go to work at Amazon. For a shift that starts at 7 and it ends at 5:30 a.m. So I feel like I kind of need to try to at least keep myself awake until 6 a.m. So I'm still on my regular work schedule, so I'm not hurting too much tomorrow or too tired to go into work when it's time for me to go into work. Anyway, there's probably a closer 24-hour Walmart than the one, 24-hour laundromat than the one I'm headed to in Tempe, but not that I'm familiar with, and I don't really feel like doing a bunch of searching online or driving around in places to find out if they're still open. really disappointed. Like, laundromat there at 32nd Street and 32nd Street in Oak, Econo Wash. I've been using them pretty regularly since I moved to this side of town, and they're usually pretty. I'm not. I wouldn't say busy on the overnight shift for laundry, but there's usually people that are, you know, like when I come in and do laundry at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning or whatever. Like right now it's 2:42 in the morning. There's usually other people there doing laundry with me. I'm not usually alone. And with the kind of, you know, with the economy being what it is right now, and a lot of people working, you know, 2 jobs just to make ends meet, sometimes the middle of the night is the only time you really have to wash your clothes. So, you know, when you're not working, you know, so yeah, it's pretty shitty of them to no longer be open that shift. But hey, on the bright side, I got a car, so I can't drive to Tempe for a 24-hour laundromat, so there's that. I will say I'm really enjoying driving on the freeway. I haven't been able to drive on freeways in a long time. Other than the little bit that I did in my daughter's car while I was in Portland. I'm a little concerned about the shimmying in my car. It seems like it starts to shimmy once I get over about 70 miles per hour, 70, 75 miles per hour. I'm thinking most likely it's a tire issue. So I do need to try to find a time to get the discount tire and have them just give my tires a proper inspection and inflation and whatnot. So, yeah, after I left, I think my last video had me going to Roosters. So Trey is still definitely at Roosters. Haven't heard from him much in a while. But, yeah, it is kind of depressing, like, how once I no longer have a vehicle to go to places that I normally go, how my friends just kind of stopped contacting me. And I guess it goes 2 ways. Like, I could make more effort to contact them, but I haven't, so that is what it is. US 60 East closed, use alternate route. Wait, what? I need to pay attention to those construction signs. Oh, you know, it's probably due to that expansion of what I was talking about the day I got my car, when I went through the intersection of the 143 and Broadway and I-10 by the Broadway curve and saw the construction that had been going on down there. So yeah, I'm guessing they probably got that closed to do work at night. So on that note, with the 60 closed, I'll probably be just fine to take this down to Broadway and take Broadway across to Mill. The laundromat I'm heading to is on Mill Avenue, just south of Broadway. When I had an apartment right off of Mill Avenue and Broadway, I used to regularly go to this particular laundromat. Now, the apartment complex I lived in actually had a pretty decent laundromat in it, but I just found it, I found it considerably cheaper to use this particular laundromat a mile down the road. And of course I had a car at the time to, you know, get there, so it was never an issue to drive down there. I usually try to go there when they would have like a discount going, where, you know, after a certain time you'd get a discount on, if I remember right, it was like a quarter to use a dryer or something. But the other thing that was pretty good is, I remember when I used to go there, that was when Lily was in like first grade. First grade or maybe kindergarten. Anyway, I'd usually make a night out of it with my daughter Lily. We'd go down to the laundromat. It'd take a couple hours to do the laundry, but that would be quality time that we could actually spend together. and work on her homework without any of the distractions of being at home. And, you know, while we get the laundry done, and as simple and dumb as a thing as that sounds, like I do miss those times I spent with Lily at the laundromat, you know, just helping her with her homework, and it was usually good times. Like, it was just her and I chilling in the laundromat with no real distractions. So, anyway, feels far to go to a laundromat now, but at least I know I like this particular laundromat. I just checked online on Google Maps, and it says they're still open 24 hours. In fact, it said that they're busier than usual, which kind of makes me wonder what I'm headed to. Oh yeah, we definitely have access to the 10 closed. Yeah, since I haven't been driving, I really haven't been keeping up with what's going on with highway construction, so kind of a surprise to me. Yeah, I-10 below me definitely closed. There's no cars on it. This has a total deja vu feeling for me. It's like I'm headed to my old apartment. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, whoa, that guy's not staying in his lane very well. Yeah, after I went into Roosters, didn't buy anything there, didn't really hang out there very long. I just kind of walked through the building. I was kind of hoping I'd see somebody I knew, but I didn't see any familiar faces. And the band was playing right as I walked in, but they stopped, like they finished their song like pretty much as I was walking in the building. So I might have stuck around and had a couple of beers if there was a really good band playing, but they stopped as I walked in. I don't know if they were taking a break or if they were just done, but walked towards the back of the bar. I did see a flyer posted that showed their schedule and their schedule of bands and just schedule of entertainment. And Trey is definitely still doing karaoke there, and it does look like he did a show, you know, on Saturday, but an early show. I forget what time it started, but I was thinking, yeah, his Saturday show is early, and wraps up before the band's going. Ooh, an emergency vehicle. So this spot on the right here, these pack and stack apartments called Park Broadway, that was definitely not here last time I was driving through this part of town. It used to be a Wells Fargo loan center here, so it wasn't a regular bank branch, but it was still a Wells Fargo like office, and there was an ATM there I used to use on occasion. And it's been closed for quite a while, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised to see more high-density residential development there, but I don't know. I just find a lot of those pack and stack apartments just to be hideously ugly, and those ones are no exception. So anyway, yeah, after leaving Roosters and getting a copy of oh yeah, it's Mother's Day today. Ain't that something? After making a copy of Trey's karaoke schedule, because I definitely want to go to one of Trey's karaoke shows and see him, just let him know, hey, I finally got my car. By the way, I work at Amazon full time now. Still looking for karaoke work though, so leads are appreciated. Anyway, after leaving there, I Googled as to where G Bar G was, because I just absolutely couldn't remember exactly where it was, and further east than I remembered. It's just east of Higley on Main, which, you know, from once I'm at Brewster's, it's not far away. It's just 2 miles further to the east. So I went there. Actually ended up hanging out there for quite a while. I totally forgot until I got in the building that they do not take cards whatsoever at the bar at G Bar G. It's a cash only bar, which there's not a lot of those left. But yeah, that policy hasn't changed. And they're like, well, we got an ATM at the back of the bar. I'm like, yeah, I know what ATMs and bars are like. most of those sketchy third-party ATMs that are located in the back of bars have really ridiculous service fees attached to them, and yeah, no thank you. Yeah, I don't use non-branch ATMs ever. Always go to a Chase bank to use my Chase ATM card, and always go to a Wells Fargo bank to use my Wells Fargo ATM card. Oh wow, the Mediterranean restaurant there is all closed up. Wow, there's a Mediterranean restaurant that was over there on the right. I guess you can't see it in the video, but I was there for a long time when I lived here, and the building is just all closed up. Hey, but Wash and Clean World is definitely open, so I will be doing my laundry tonight. Yay. Anyway, went to G Bar G, and it was pretty much the same crowd I remembered it being, which is very older and very redneck, which is fine. Sang a couple of old country songs and had a good time with it, and I did have enough cash on me to get a pitcher of beer, and tip the bartender $1. So all's well that ends well. And to be honest, if I had more cash, I'd probably hang out there more. I was having a good time there, even though I was kind of sitting by myself. The crowd at least seemed to appreciate the songs that I sang. I did Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine by the Kentucky Headhunters. Been listening to them quite a bit more since I got a new album out. And then I did Simple Man by Charlie Daniels, and that seemed to resonate really well with the crowd. So anyway, both those songs I know really well, and I like singing and do well, so that was fun. Anyway, I'm at the laundromat. I should wrap this up. Thanks for coming with me on the drive. I'm gonna go do my laundry.